Yung Magna Carta for Public School Teachers was approved sometime June 18, 1966. Panahon po yun ni President Ferdinand Marcos Sr. Mahigit na 57 years na ho ang Magna Carta for Public School Teachers. Sa private schools, hanggang ngayon, wala akong Magna Carta for Private School Teachers. Siguro, it is high time to have Magna Carta for private school teachers, considering that under Section 1 ng Article 14 of the Constitution, it provides that the state shall protect and promote the right of all citizens to quality education at all levels and to take appropriate steps to make such education accessible to all. Yang sinasaad ng Section 1 na yan, it does not qualify whether quality education shall be promoted and protected in public schools only. In fact, implicit in that is that it is to protect and promote quality education only in public schools, but also in private schools. We are going to look at Section 4, subsection 1 of Article 14 of the Constitution. It provides that the state recognizes the complementary role between the public and private institutions in the educational system and shall exercise reasonable supervision and regulation over all educational institutions. Public and private institutions are complementary to one another. Siguro naman, hindi lang dapat tingnan ang welfare ng public school teachers, but it should also include improving the social and economic condition also of private school teachers. If we are going to look at Section 5, Section 4 of the Constitution, it provides that the state shall enhance the right of teachers to professional development. When it says enhance the right of teachers, it did not qualify whether that teacher is only for public school teachers. In other words, lahat ng teachers ang referred to under the Constitution. So yung kanilang professional development of all teachers, regardless of public and private schools. It is also incumbent on the state to ensure that teaching shall attract and retain the best available talents through adequate remuneration, pursuant to Section 5 of Section 5, Article 14 of the Constitution. Matagal na hong kailangan rin ng magkaroon naman ng Magna Carta for private school teachers in order to promote and improve the social and economic condition also of private school teachers. Sa RA 4670, under Section 2 of this law, it defines teacher shall mean persons engaged in classroom teaching in any level of instruction on a full-time basis, including guidance counselor, school librarian, industrial arts or vocational instructor, and those persons performing supervisory and or administrative functions in schools, colleges, and universities operated by the government or its political subdivisions, which shall not include school nurses, school dentists, and school physicians and other employees. Sa Omnibus Rules on Leave, nakasaad dito na ang teacher shall not be entitled to vacation leave and sick leave. They shall be entitled instead to proportional vacation pay. Yung binibigay ho sa government employees na 15 days na vacation leave, 15 days na sick leave per year, ang teachers raw shall not enjoy this benefit. Instead, they shall be paid proportional vacation pay of 84 days. It is estimated that during summer, walang pasok ko ang eskwela ng 70 days. During Christmas season, 14 days. So, wala namang pasok doon. Ang mga teachers babayaran ng 84 days na proportional vacation leave. In other words, itong teachers na ito, bakasyon rin sila nung 84 days. Kaya lang, binibigyan sila ng proportional vacation pay equivalent to 84 days. Nakasaad rin sa Omnibus Rules on Leave na pag ang teachers are designated to perform non-teaching functions, they shall be given the ordinary vacation leave na 15 days, sick leave na 15 days per annum, just like other government employees. Hindi ho sila mag-i-enjoy ng 84 days na proportional vacation pay kung ang trabaho nila ay non-teaching function, kahit na sila ay teacher. Kaya ang tanong, ang guidance counselors ba ang dapat ibayad dyan? Proportional vacation pay ba? Or ordinary vacation leave at saka sick leave na 15 days na vacation leave, 15 days na sick leave? Are we going to consider the guidance counselors as performing teaching functions or are they performing non-teaching functions? Sa implementing rules and regulations ng RA 4670, dinivide ho ng dalawang category ang teachers. First category, yung persons engaged in classroom teaching. 50 yung nakalagay sa listahan na teachers performing teaching functions. Mayroon ring second category, yung persons exercising supervisory and or administrative functions. Apparently, yung persons performing supervisory and or administrative functions are exercising non-teaching functions, while those who are engaged in classroom teaching are persons who are designated to perform teaching functions. Pagtingnan natin kung saan ang guidance counselors will fall. Trabaho ba nila ay supervisory and or administrative function or teaching function? Sa listahan ho na 50 persons who are engaged in classroom teaching, isa ho doon ay ang guidance counselors. Ang guidance counselors ba ay designated to perform teaching function or non-teaching function? Kung sabihin ho natin ang guidance counselors are person who is engaged in classroom teaching is designated to perform teaching function, then they ought to be paid proportional vacation pay. But if the interpretation is they are exercising supervisory and or administrative function or performing non-teaching function, then vacation leave at saka sick leave ang kanilang matatanggap. If we are going to look at the nature of work of guidance counselors, since they fall under the category or persons engaged in classroom teaching, it is more logical to conclude they are performing teaching function rather than performing non-teaching function. As such, the conclusion would be guidance counselors should be entitled to proportional vacation pay. And if they are considered to be teachers performing teaching functions, they should not be compelled also to work during summer vacation and Christmas holidays. If they will be compelled to do so, then they should be paid during summer and Christmas season that they are required to work. Kaya ho, I had been researching kung mayroong jurisprudence on this matter. Unfortunately, wala ho akong makita na jurisprudence kung ang guidance counselors ba should be given vacation leave and sick leave or should they be paid proportional vacation pay. Nonetheless, it will be more logical to say they should be treated as teachers performing teaching functions since it's very clear from the implementing rules and regulations na andun sila sa listahan falling under the category ng persons engaged in classroom.